From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene just a few moments ago, predictably loud and raucous here in KC as their beloved Chiefs took the field, and they are set to match up with the Minnesota Vikings. The kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now. The play fake. Cousins sliding out of the pocket. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
1st down, here's the run with Cook. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Cousins gives way to Cook. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. To throw is Cousins. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run the counter with Cook. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Second and 4. Cousins now. That's to Dalvin Cook, his running back. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24.
First drive of the game. We did see this in practice, didn't we? Because they allowed us to stay and watch and see what their opening script would be, even though we don't know the exact play calls. That looks a lot like what we saw them execute, doesn't it?
It really does. And in practice, it wasn't about a lot of big shots on that opening drive. They wanted to put together a series of plays, sustain it. They've done that. The defense now on their heels a little.
That they are. And you know what else is happening now? They're gaining information. They're gaining knowledge about how the defense is planning on playing them. So not only are they being successful on this drive, they're filing things away for future drives in this game.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape, or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. Throwing is Cousins. This is caught. Touchdown. C.J. Ham from 10 yards out. And the Vikings are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Quite the drive there to get things started. They took up the bulk of the 1st quarter, and they end up in the end zone.
And I love your last point. Ended up in the end zone. Because a lot of teams like those long drives, especially to keep their offense off the field, right? Keep the ball away from them. But they finished it with a touchdown. That's the exclamation point. Now, flip it over defensively. They've got to slow that down somehow, right? Maybe they need to be a little more aggressive. Maybe a few more pressures towards the quarterback.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Viking territory now. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Snap coming at 1, and it's Mahomes. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Complete. The tight end Kelce. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And he will have a first down as they get into the ground at the 37.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. Dancing to his left. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Nice play there to force the incompletion, and to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that. They try to fight his tight end, Kelce, and it's intercepted. Mackenzie Alexander with a pick. And the Vikings are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard to gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. They're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Second down at 4. They go play action. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen.
We got no pressure. Everybody.
We're getting this inside the
We got
30.
nobody.
Connection on that one. 33 yards.
That's a real nice job right there.
You
Working the middle of the
nobody,
field, working against those
zero,
safeties.
nobody
And you
got
know,
it.
partner, if you get your hips turned
We
the
got
wrong
no
way,
pressure.
big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there.
What in the
On first down, it's Cook.
fuck turn Netflix on my TV?
Red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, you gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
You don't. Her phone connected to Netflix. It cut me all the way out. She just
6
did.
yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays. But I watch a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a give running right. It's Cook. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature in the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. They'll try to throw now. Cousins. And that falls to the ground.
I keep trying to kick him. He's throwing
Nice
it
job
right there.
bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
I'm trying to pick. I'm not going to do it.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by and the Chiefs are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
You just got swatted.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line.
Y'all don't have a fucking
The
block.
Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on third down. Mahomes now to throw.
Look at this shit. Everybody's just jumping in the air. This whole fucking team is just jumping in the air.
How this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
On fourth down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. Back deep, D.D. Westbrook. He'll send this one into the Midwestern air, and it's a good one. This is taken at the 18. Nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Vikings will take over here first and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in it.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 38. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10.
Bro, the ball is like this. Like, let me get that. Oh. Oh, I got that like a chicken.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here, try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
And that one drops down.
Sneak.
Complete.
Hit the ball.
Coverage there, force the ball free, and it's second down.
Basically, you're not going to outwork two guys very often.
Double coverage. I thought he was going to go somewhere else for the football. I get it. That's a stud wide receiver. You want to try to get him the football.
Yeah, sometimes you rely on him a bit too much. You forget the other options that are out there.
Took a first down and more. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
I watched it the
Another catch
whole
for him there on this
time.
drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out the backfield any way they can. And
Yeah, I
that
ain't
time they
getting no
pick up a
pressure
first
at that
down. So
man.
now on defense, do you assign a
This
man
nigga
to him
ain't
and
throwing routes
try and
out.
cover him
Yeah, I ain't
before he
getting no
gets
pressure.
going?
I just sent 5, and y'all didn't get it. Come on with it.
First down. Here's Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Play fake. Cousins. And that'll be knocked away.
Why do we want to swat balls down? Please tell me, why do we want to swat the ball down? Why?
That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away, not intercepted.
I don't get it. Why do y'all want to swat it down and give another chance to the other team? I have no clue.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
This is a box.
To the air again, it's Cousins. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he'll get inside the 40 to maybe the 38-yard line. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice and ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. The long-distance shot before break comes up empty, but now Charles flipped the script. Time for likely one more play as field position becomes an issue.
Yeah, when you talk about field position, remember, if this kick is missed, the ball comes back to where? The spot that they snapped it from. So field position becomes a factor. I think at this spot, you might also want to think about throwing the Hail Mary. You know, put the ball up in the air. Maybe you can get 6 out of it instead of 3.
Yeah, see what happens. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. They're going deep for Hill. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Harrison Smith.
Well, Charles, you know, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times and get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3.
Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think at the top we just looked at things and said we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire.
Pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
Flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep, right side and unable to connect, incomplete. Give him credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Flushed out right. They're going deep for Hill. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's
what are you doing off the fucking bird foot?
off at the 36.
You keep doing
I
that.
know it appeared he was saying, hey, give me the football, I'm
Look,
open.
just-
I don't know if that's a pass that he should have
You're in a
thrown.
regular
Well,
stance,
I
and
don't
you
think we've
still
ever
throw
met
it
a
off
wide
your fucking
receiver that
back
doesn't
foot.
think he is open or is about to be open. True. So when you throw your hand up in the air and tell your quarterback, hey, I'm available, he's trusting that you are. In this case, he was not, and it turned into disaster for them.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. They'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
What you just did.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
I wonder who my small guy was. Because Tyreek didn't take off until after Lee. And you're my bottom guy. Thought you were.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Play action, Cousins. They'll roll him out right. And complete right side to Cook. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Handoff comes to Cook.
And
he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
It's Cook. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Short yardage, Cousins.
Get out. Just get the fuck out of here.
Force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. They just do get the play off. Now Cousins rolling to his right.
There you go, Matthew. That's why you had to come back. That's why you had to come back. God damn it. That's why we had to bring you down. Man, God damn it, that's why we had to bring you down.
Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. On the ground, this is the former Viking, Jerick McKinnon.
Not too many more ideal situations than 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So after the run by McKinnon, here's 1st and 10. They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. Give the tackle there to Danielle Hunter.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart the ball. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Williams going to get it again on second down.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after pick up a 5 or 6.
Jeez.
And there's a run to be happy with.
Hold on to the block. Look at that.
They'll take that anytime.
Smooth good killing machine. Johnny holding on to the block.
A field goal would get them the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Being chased out left. And Mahomes picking up the first as he slides and hits the deck. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun.
Oh, hell, since I put another dude in, man, you don't turn the ball.
Second and 1 from the 2. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to take it into the end zone.
Let's go.
Chiefs touchdown.
Gotta put another dude in so he can come to work.
Taking it
Damn
in
it.
from 2 yards out.
You're supposed to come to work automatically. Nigga, it's your job. You get paid for this million. How about those Chiefs?
And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll just take a seat on the drive to get at the 25-yard line.
You enjoy every one of these, right? Enjoy every one. Be smart tonight. Be smart tonight. Congratulations on a great job. We had some guys that forget that, man. Teams up for the How about those Chiefs?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right?
Let's go! It's
Cousins. Picked up by Mike Hughes.
It's a box. It's a box.
But that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes,
It's a
despite
game.
how big your arm talent is,
You think it's a
you
game?
get enough on a throw when you're on
You
the
got some
field,
change?
setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have
It's a
been the case
box.
there, and the defense certainly benefited.
They'll run on first down. It's Williams. He takes it down to the
Still.
42, a 5-yard run.
Damn,
Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, it's Mahomes. Sliding out of the pocket. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
1st and 10, it's Edwards-Helaire with it. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Good gain there on 1st down and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams.
Just a little bit. Just a little. Not a lot. Just a little.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there. And on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously. But at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
They stick to the ground game on 1st down. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams, a 10-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here. They've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10.
No, come on. I'm riding on his back, but I ain't pulling the ball out. Come on. That's a script. Stop playing.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it, and I can't wait to see.
That's a box. It's a box.
Chris Jones breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17. Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half. Incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him. Find him. Find him.
The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 17. He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the 1st down. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Desperation time. Cousins on 4th down. Going up top. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent